I want to show you all something. This is one tomato plant. This is not a tomato plant that I planted. The birds planted this. I first noticed it around September, the first week of September. That is where it's in the ground. That's where it started. You can see this branch here is just a branch, and then there's another branch, and then from there it just branches off. But around the same time, the 1st of September, I was harvesting my green beans, and the green bean plants were moldy because of all the rain that we had. And I touched the ground. My garden is behind me, but it's behind a garage, so you can't see it if I pointed my camera there right now. I touched the ground, and I made a request that my garden would regenerate, specifically because I wanted more green beans. Well, it did nothing to the green beans, but apparently it created this tomato jungle. Now I'm going to take a picture of another tomato plant that I intentionally planted, and it does not look like this. I've lived here, I've gardened here in this spot for 4 years. I've never seen one tomato plant look like this. I have never watered this plant. We have sprinklers in the back, but the sprinklers don't even reach out here because they're watering that stuff over there. And the other thing that happened was, look, this is a kale plant. All of these kale leaves look like this at the time that I did that, at the time that I made that request or prayer or whatever you want to call it. And then this thing started to regenerate all on its own. I have never seen anything like this happen. Now, not only have I been gardening here for 4 years, but 15 years or 14 years before that in Georgia. So this is not, growing things is not anything new to me. And one other thing happened. This tree here, my friends tell me this is a tulip tree. This thing blooms in April into May. And it's trying to bloom. It's been trying to bloom again. You can see this right here. Now it's going to get cold tonight, so these buds are going to freeze. Like this one here, the frost got this. But usually this tree is just all leaves by this time in October. This is pretty amazing, you all.